If a forest is dying, do you treat every tree or do you ask if the soil has turned toxic? Right now, a quiet tragedy is unfolding inside India's premier institutes. Between January 2021 and December 2025, a total of 65 students are reported to have died by suicide across the Indian Institutes of Technology. At IIT Kanpur alone, 5 lives were lost in a single year. The standard response was hire more psychologists. But is that healing or just managing casualties inside a broken system? Erich Fromm in The Sane Society called this the pathology of normalcy. When 100-hour work weeks and chronic sleep deprivation become normal, we stop calling it illness and start calling it rigor. Likewise, Byung-Chul in The Burnout Society argues that the modern systems don't crush us with force, they exhaust us with positivity. Be excellent, optimize yourself, do more. There is no tyrant to fight outside, hence, failure often turns inward. Burnout becomes depression, despair becomes self blame. Inside the IIT ecosystem, students aren't seen as humans, they are performance units. PhD scholars live as contradiction. Work that is supposedly prestigious often makes them feel empty, stalled, and humiliated. Years of isolation, delayed stipends, and survival dictated by a publish or perish culture. David Graeber, in Bullshit Jobs, noted how these systems drain meaning while demanding total devotion. When the research stalls, the system doesn't ask, what's wrong with the structure? It asks, what's wrong with you? You cannot therapize someone into surviving an environment that treats young minds like citation machines. When the environment is a pressure cooker, the answer isn't resilience, it's reform. Yes, structural inequalities, including caste, shape who bears this pressure most intensely, but beneath all of it lies a systemic failure. When the environment is a pressure cooker, the answer is not to teach people how to endure the heat. It is to turn down the flame. If the soil is toxic, the trees will keep withering, no matter how many gardeners we hire. It's time to choose being over marketing and life over output. Remember, you are more than your degree. So if you are struggling, reach out to Snehi. Refuse to call a sick system normal. Thank you.